Hey guys, it's me, Kimberly Clark, and welcome to my 2016 Holiday Gift Guide! While the years grow, I'm super excited about the gifts that I'm going to be describing in this video. I know a lot of gift guides on like makeup channels and stuff are really just like awesome holiday makeup releases that you will pretend to buy for a friend that you don't have, but really just buy for yourself. Which is fine, totally fine. You could watch any of my haul videos or videos where I talk about my favorite products and, you know, take my recommendations for the amazing makeup products that I do love and would recommend anyone buy, you know, yes. But I really do want to make this video not only about actual gift giving, but kind of with a focus on like a progressive notion of gift giving. Ideally moving away from a society where the amount of love that we have for someone isn't determined by the amount of money that we spend on them, you know, that's ideal. There is still this like kind of fundamental thing that feels great about giving objects, about receiving a material thing and having it represent something that is bigger than you and your, you know, it represents the relationship with you and the person that you received it from. There is like a really positive, beautiful side to gift giving. Anyway, so I wanted to share with you some gifts that, some of them are objects, some of them are ideas, sort of. And I just wanted to share these with you because I feel like it's possible to still get that kind of rush of like opening a present and being excited about something while also supporting independent businesses and important causes that I think are really relevant to our state today. Anyway, so without further ado, let's jump into this holiday gift guide. The first thing I wanted to talk about is a children's book. So a lot of you know Barbara. You met her in Kimberly Hangs, where we boycotted Black Friday and went to the zoo instead. And you know she's an amazing woman. She's awesome. But I want to introduce you to Anthony. He is my father, and he is an amazing, intelligent, brilliant man I've looked up to my entire life, and he is an amazing author. He writes a lot of books that are focused on historical fiction. He has an amazing young adult novel called The Adventures of Free Fall O'Keefe, which is about the history of aviation. He has an adult novel called Sweet Muse of Madness, which is part of a series that depicts the clash of paganism and monotheism in 3300 BC. It's fascinating and amazing and relevant and an epic, amazing read. If you're into any of those things, please go check out his website, which I will link down below. But I wanted to share this other book that he recently released. It is called Tristram Tree, The Tree That Wanted to Fly, and it is a children's book. It's a paperback book. It costs $10, and it is just a fabulous story that talks about the interconnectivity of life. It's about Tristram, who's the main character. He's a tree, and it's about how he learns about the world and his environment and learns how to connect with other creatures and other trees, and it's just this amazing, beautiful allegory of the ways that we experience the world and the ways that even though at times we feel like we're totally isolated and alone, we're always connected to so much more, something that's so much deeper than us, this life force that is our planet and the other creatures that are in it. And this book is just really beautiful, and it explains how every being, every organism is connected and part of the same thing. And it's just a really beautiful message about togetherness and life and finding a common ground and finding connection in this world where it's really easy to feel really isolated. Anyway, so Tristram Tree is a fabulous book. It is appropriate for ages 5 and up. I'm really excited to share it with all of you, and I know a lot of you have kids out there or know people that have kids or are expecting kids, and this is a really fabulous book by an independent author. He is not published by a mainstream publishing house, so when you support him and buy his book on Amazon.com for $10, you're really supporting him and supporting his work, and I'm super proud of him, of course, and I'm just super happy to be able to help promote his work via my platform. So thanks, Dad. I love you, and please check out his book. It's really great. Tristram Tree, The Tree That Wanted to Fly, written and illustrated by my dad, Anthony Giarmo. The next item I wanted to talk about comes from an amazing friend of mine. She is a world-famous burlesque performer. She is brilliant. I love her, and she's hilarious, and she's very crafty. This is a gift from Darlinda, just Darlinda, who, please check her out if you don't know who she is. Follow her on Instagram. I'm so excited about these. Here they are. I don't have to describe. They're tampon earrings. They are fucking glittery, magical. They come in this beautiful box. I mean, look at this. Come on. Tampons. They're real tampons. They are real. They are not used. But they are just absolute. They're fabulous. Here, I'm going to put them on right now. But she sells them in this short length where the little string is kind of like over the top. And she also sells them in a long length where the clip is at the tippy tip of the string for a kind of more like glam, fabulous, like, you know, little swing your earrings around type situation. I mean, they're definitely the most amazing earrings I've ever seen. They might be the most amazing piece of jewelry I've ever seen. And dare I say it, I think this is the official earring of the March on Washington. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to be wearing these out interviewing people. I hope to see you there January 21st, Washington, D.C. Let's go do it. Let's stand together. Let's make a difference. Let's do it, ladies. Let's do it. I want to see you out there. And if you want to buy these from Darlinda and, you know, be tampon earring sisters with me, I'm not going to stop you. I think it's a cute idea. These are fabulous. She makes these each handmade. They're custom. They're beautifully crafted. They're fabulous. They're really high quality. I mean, like, this is like sturdy, hard glitter glue. I don't know how she did. It's fabulous. Look at the stones. So either the long or the short versions are $35. The clip-on version is $40. And the tampon, you can also get a tampon brooch for $30. I mean, I feel like I need to go get the tampon brooch now just so I can have like a full set. Anyway, are these not just like amazing? And if you want to show other people that you don't think the natural life-giving functions of the female body are disgusting, then this is the present for you. I think this is the perfect gift for your coworker or aunt, that like grandma that you don't see eye to eye with, you know. I feel like this is gonna really build bridges. I think it will. I think this could save the world, frankly. Tampon Earrings by Darlinda, just Darlinda. So next, gifts in the holiday gift guide. These are some items from Leroy's Place. Now, I have been kind of promoting them a little bit on my Instagram. I'm not sponsored by them. They never gave me anything for free. I just love supporting local businesses. And this is a local New Orleans business. And I think their work is really creative and amazing. And so I just kind of wanted to, you know, just give them a little boost. Anyway, so if you watched my Get Ready With Me video for this look, you saw me wearing this t-shirt. It is a Frida Kahlo Big Frida t-shirt. If you don't know who either of those people are, I mean, Google them. I don't know. Look on the internet, like Google them. Don't ask me in the comments. Just Google them. Don't ask me who Big Frida. Just look her up. Look her up. But I mean, this is just an amazing like Frida. I just love how smart it is and how beautiful this illustration is. Anyway, this is the t-shirt. I also bought this Frida Kahlo necklace on a vintage pink metal chain. It's just a beautiful kind of like acrylic backed illustration. I just think these are beautiful. I love Frida Kahlo. She's an amazing artist. She's a huge inspiration to people. I love her. I know you like her out there. Coffee Break with Danny. This is for you. You know, but it's by Leroy's Place, which is a New Orleans-based company. They make rings, they make necklaces, they make t-shirts, and I just think it's great to support really amazing art and a local business. So please check out Leroy's Place. They also have an Etsy. They're great. Give some love to New Orleans, some NOLA businesses. Yay! Okay, another artist I want to talk about. I don't have any of her stuff. so I can't show you anything physically, but I will insert some pictures. Kat Blaque, you've heard me talk about her a ton as an amazing social justice YouTuber. She has amazing ideas, amazing thoughts, and amazing videos that explain those ideas and thoughts. That's like kind of the magic formula of like having these amazing ideas but then being able to explain them in a way that is understandable, practical, and like actually makes a difference. Anyway, I love you, you're phenomenal, I love you, Kat, love you. She's also an animator, an illustrator, and she's an amazing visual artist. And so she has a store which is hosted by the website Society6. And you can check it out. You can check out, she's got mugs, she's got tote bags, Thanx, wall tapestries, t-shirts. It's just like these beautiful, really like amazing like designs that also have an amazing message attached to them. She's just like, I think it's just so brilliant. I love that she has taken her interests and her life's passion and has these skills to make it into something beautiful and like these beautiful objects too. So if you're interested in her and her mission, which I am very interested in, and you want to support an amazing artist, check out Kat Blaque. She's fabulous. I love her. Anyway, go support her. Kat Blaque and Society6. Ugh, if you watch my Get Ready With Me, you know I got the sniffles. I got some Sniff City. Ugh! Okay, so finally, I want to talk about the kind of like elephant in the Christmas room, you know? We've all received a ton of asks at the end of the year for charitable giving, right? Making gifts to charity, making charitable contributions, you know, trying to support all these amazing worthy causes that we believe in personally, right? But I think that it's often really tricky to like find like where to give your money to, what causes to support. My rule of thumb would generally be support something local. If you're interested in giving money to someone, giving to a community, why not find a community in your city, in your state, somewhere where you can really affect the lives of people that are near you and really have like create a connection with them. That said, there are so many amazing charities that need your support right now, but I wanted to talk about one specific type of charity in this video in particular, and it is public radio. As a country, we've really, I think, felt let down by the mainstream media. I feel like we've genuinely experienced this situation where we feel like the media has kind of, you know, let us down quite a bit. And I think a lot of us feel that that may have something to do with the interests that are kind of supporting media. If you're watching television and you're watching a news report and they have 5 ad breaks during that news report, they're going to make sure that you stay with the show all the way through all 5 ad breaks. You know, if they give all of the interesting, amazing, entertaining information that you want to know up front, then you're not going to stick around and watch the rest of it, right? There's a very strategic, very obvious marketing thing that is attached to all televised media, all print media, all media, and especially the news. You know, we think of the news as being something that is separate and impartial and outside of that. But in reality, they're using the same models that every other TV show and every other entertaining aspect of media utilizes. If there were only a source of media that was not supported by corporate interests and people that had vested political interests and were tied to corrupt governments, well, luckily there is. It's called public radio. Public radio is supported exclusively by listeners, by listener donations. It is the most impartial, most listener-supported way to receive media. And I think that radio, you know, just as a genre is something I think that is important for us to connect to as a culture right now, regardless of you know, public or not. I feel like the idea of listening is really important moving forward, listening to people's stories, hearing other people's voices, maybe hearing about people that aren't like you. So for this holiday season, I'm going to pledge my support to my local public radio station, WWNO, right here in New Orleans. And I encourage you to make a donation to a public radio station near you. If there's not one near you, you could find npr.org on the internet. You can listen to tons of their programs for free. Again, public radio, supported by the public, for the public, free for the public. It's amazing. What a great business model. Let's move more towards that, people. It is so important to support organizations that are directly aiding people, whether that is people fighting for their rights as citizens, whether it's immigrants, whether it's people of color, whether it's trans or gender nonconforming people, LGBTQ plus people, disabled people, women, veterans, mentally ill. There are so many people in this society who are being constantly marginalized, and it is so important to support organizations that directly support them. And I will list some of those organizations down below because I think they're really important to support as well. But I think it's also really important to pay attention to how we're receiving information, how we're hearing the stories of these people, how these really marginalized groups that need all of our help and support are getting their story out there. And I think supporting public radio is the best way to ensure that the true, real, very important stories of so many Americans and citizens of the world are getting out there, to ensure that they're getting out there, they're getting to the people that need to hear them, to the people in this world, in this country that have power, that have influence, that can make a positive change in the world. Their stories need to be heard, and we need to keep promoting those stories at all costs. It's what I'm trying to do here on my channel, and I feel like supporting public radio is another way to help share those stories and keep them alive. So go out there, give some, and you get a tote bag. You usually get like a tote bag or something, and I love it. I'm Kimberly Clark. Thank you so much for watching this holiday gift guide 2016. I really hope that you go out there and support some of these amazing people and businesses and organizations that I've mentioned. If you enjoyed watching this video where I tell you some shit that I want you to buy, why not check out my videos where I tell you shit that I don't want to buy? They're my anti-hauls. They're just as important as this. And check out my Listen Up series. It's a really great conversation that I am proud to say I'm going to be expanding a lot more in 2017. I can't really talk about it yet, but I have some really big things in the works for that series, and you are going to be excited. Anyway, but please, if you're interested in the kind of concepts behind why I made this video, then please check out my consumerism video and my gender video, and please spread those around, share them. I'm really happy that I'm able to articulate some of these ideas that are really complicated in a kind of passable, understandable way, so please feel free to share them as much as you want. You don't need to ask my permission, just share. Share away. I'm Kimberly Clark. Bye. It's the holiday season. Holiday season. Santa Claus is waving down. Hang up your sock, 'cause just exactly at 12 o'clock he'll be coming down the chimney down. He'll be coming down the chimney, 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 coming down the chimney.